What's up, everybody? Hang tight. I need to get all the computer stuff out of the way, and I have an intro song, which I totally forgot to do. Hold on. So I'm live on YouTube. Not live on Facebook. Let's go. I am live on Facebook. I am live on Twitch, and I am live on Twitter. Send out the tweet. Alright, sent out the tweet. It told me I already sent it. Here we go. Turn this down. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Devin, and I am going to be doing an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game, which means I just watch... I watch the game with no sound, and I just do a play-by-play. It's pretty simple. You can either watch and you can watch the real game and listen to me, or you can just listen to it like radio. Like if you're at work or in the car, that seems to be the best time to do it. And it is a warm day here in Los Angeles, but the game is in Orlando. And let's take a look. So it's 58-51. Lakers are down by 7. But that doesn't seem that bad, because if you take a look at the... Maybe I gotta close this. That doesn't seem that bad, because if you take a look at the score... Oh, let me get... Here we go. If you take a look at the score, it's only 7 points, and they're 14-35. That's not a very good record. Maybe I gotta get this closer. That's not a very good record, so... we can definitely a team we can beat. We're 19-30. We've been looking pretty good here in the last little bit. And if you're, I mean, there's probably nobody here yet, but if you're a regular, my New Year's Eve resolution is still good. I've done all the games. And if you're new here, just listen like radio. But I highly recommend you get to a TV, because my play-by-play is still not awesome. We are still in halftime. Now we have Toyota, make it easy, and we're looking at a shot of Orlando, which is basically just the Amway Center. And honestly, I didn't even know that Magic was still a team. I can't even remember the last time the Lakers have played the Magic. So, not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea who any of these players are. And we have keys to the second half. We have hit the glass. Los Angeles 23, Orlando 17. Limit turnovers 10-7. We got more turnovers, and holy crap, 3-point shooting. Los Angeles is 11-for-22, and that is not going to win any games. And the Los Angeles 3-point shooting has been just terrible all season. So this is definitely something we're going to have to fix. Oh, maybe I got to do this. Boom. See, you know what was shining on my face was the too bright of like a window. There we go. Now they're showing Luke Walton. He's wearing one of his plaid $1,000 suits. Never seems to get him any wins. Now we're taking a look at Ennis, Tyler Ennis, number 10. He looks like he's Amish, but he's not Amish. He plays basketball. And please tell me that's not Brook Lopez. Please tell me that's not Brook Lopez. That's Brook Lopez. He's in the game. He passes it to Tyler Ennis. Tyler Ennis gives it to KCP. Good to see he's in the game. KCP gives it to Randall, who's backing in on somebody on Orlando. They give it to KCP, and the referees call some kind of an off-the-ball foul. And I don't know what happened, but I think the Lakers are going to keep the ball, and now they're showing number 5 for Orlando. He looks very confused. He looks like a huge version of Derek Fisher, actually. And KCP shoots the technical foul, and honestly, I still do not know what a technical foul is. Just make it a foul. Just make it a foul, and now we're going to get the ball back. It's weird. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 1, sometimes you don't get the ball back. It makes no sense whatsoever. They give it to Lopez, who doesn't do shit, and he shoots, of course, because he loves shooting. That doesn't go in. And wow, look at this guy's hair. Number 2 for Orlando has the best hair in the business by far. Number 2, who is this guy? He is my new favorite. I can't describe it, but have you seen the movie The Fifth Element? Remember, think of Chris Tucker with that hair with the thing sticking out, but it's flopping around. That is what his hair looks like. It's like a mix between that guy and a sheepdog. you guys got to see this guy's hair. Number 2 on Orlando. Get to a TV right now. And who's this guy? Some guy whose last name starts with an F. Just drained a 3 right in her face. 61, 52. Lopez backing in on somebody. Gives him an elbow. Shoots, but gonna go to the free throw line. And even number 5 was complaining he was giving me the elbow. But, you know, that's Brook Lopez right there. Sprites. Number 5 is Sprites. But Brook Lopez, he's been in the league forever. So they give him some fouls. Keck School of Medicine at USC, beyond exceptional medicine. And if you are interested in going to a medical school, I highly doubt that an advertisement on a basketball game is really going to make or break the difference. You should probably take that decision a little bit more seriously. But if you are the type of person that's going to go to med school that is going to be swayed by an advertisement on a Lakers game, please know that the Lakers are getting paid by the USC School of Medicine, and it makes sense. It's right there. But, you know, there's got to be a better way to do that. Who wins from that? Number 10 shoots for Orlando, and that goes in. And now it's a 10-point game. Number 10 gives it to Lopez. Lopez shoots, doesn't go in, and Orlando gets the rebound. Number 2 has it. The guy with the crazy hair, he looks like a sheepdog, and makes the 2 points. Please tell me he's going to the free throw line. Yes, he is. That is a 3-point opportunity for the guy with the best hair in the business. And Ennis, that's totally okay. We got to find out this guy's name. This is my new favorite player. His name is, he's number 2. And he's got the best hair. It's totally Chris Tucker from The Fifth Element. Oh my goodness, you should see it floating in the air when he's jumping around. Who is this guy? And now they call a timeout before his free throws. And I don't know when they started doing that, but it's very annoying. And now we have the Magic Girl on the sideline telling us what the game is. We have Disney's Animal Kingdom. We have Epcot. We have Magic Kingdom. And then whatever the other guy, the red one. And they got nets in their hand. They look like fishing nets. Oh, Hollywood Studios. And they are all wearing Mickey Mouse ears. And I guess, I mean, this is definitely an advertisement for Disney. Something is going to fall from the sky, and they're going to have to catch it in the nets. So let's hope that those are free tickets to Disneyland restaurants and entertainment and good stuff. And now we have another announcer reading something off of a card. And in this park, you can splash down a mountain in a log. Oh, that's Adventureland. Adventureland. In this park, you can enter the Twilight Zone. Well, it can't be Spaceland. Oh, Hollywood. No, that was in this park, you can travel around the world in a day. Oh, that's the little kids one, and that one wasn't even fair. The ball was in the crowd. It's a Small World. In this park, you can go for an African safari, and I think that's also Adventureland. You know, the boat ride? In this park, you can train to be a Jedi. Well, they don't have that in the park yet. But that must be Spaceland. In this park, you can see the Festival of the Lion King. Okay, well, this is not Disneyland. They have more attractions at Disney World than they do at Disneyland. And I have never been at Disney World. No wonder I can't get any of these questions right, because they don't have the same kingdoms. Like, we have Tomorrowland, we got Adventureland, we got... There's more lands than that, but we got like 5 lands. It seems like they have like way more stuff to see in Orlando. So if you like Disney, go to Orlando. Now we got the KFC $20 fill-up. Jordan Clarkson, he's 5 of 9 shooting, and he's got 2 threes, but there's nothing that we could learn from that graph that they showed us just now. It's just X's and O's on the court. And now they're showing Jordan Clarkson, who I have not seen in the game yet, but he must have some points. But, you know, maybe it's time they put them back in the game. 65-53. Lakers are down, but Orlando doesn't look that great, to be honest. They don't look super awesome. The guy with the crazy hair, still don't know his name, shoots a 3, and he makes the 3-point opportunity. And Caruso has it, the guy with no hair. I'm guarded by the guy with hair. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it back to Caruso. Caruso gets a screen from Nance Jr., takes it to the lane, and misses the layup. And then the number 2, the guy with the crazy hair, Chris Tucker, gets the rebound, gives it to 10. 10 shoots a 3. That's in and out. And then Corey Brewer, have not seen him in the game in forever. In like games, gets the rebound, takes it coast to coast, missed the layup, but then Nance Jr. gets the offensive rebound. He's the only guy that gets offensive rebounds, and then he makes the putback. And that was an amazing effort from Nance Jr., 66-55. And they fouled number 2 very hard, the guy with the hair. And who the heck is this guy? Is it now the Caruso is running out of... Oh, Caruso got hit in the chin. And yeah, 66-55. And the guy with the crazy hair is at the free throw line, and they better show his name. They have not shown his name yet. Number 2. Now they're telling us about Lakers ticket exchange. You need a Laker ticket. Purchase single tickets that are 100% verified. Probably got to download an app for that. And how do we not know this guy's name? I think he missed both free throws. If anybody's there in the chat, who's the guy with the crazy hair on Orlando? Number 2. Who's that guy? I mean, is anybody here? People are watching. Who's the guy on Orlando with the crazy hair? Let me know. You know, that one's on me. Orlando, or Kuzma has it, gives it to Brewer. Brewer gives it to Caruso, and then Caruso turns over, and the guy with the crazy hair has it again. And I'm gonna have to learn his name because he gets the ball more than anybody by far. He's got handles. Gives it to number 8. Number 8 shoots a 3. That's good, and it's 70-55. All of a sudden, a 15-point game. Lakers have been losing in this third quarter. Caruso gives it to Nance Jr. Nance Jr. gives it back to him. He goes to the lane. Nance Jr. shoots. And to miss... Oh, Peyton. Number 2, his last name is Peyton. And is that guy related to Gary Payton? Probably. But way better hair than his dad. Number 2, Peyton. For Orlando. Now they're showing him. And yeah, that is he's like a sheepdog. It's like a sheepdog version of Chris Tucker in oh, and here comes Brandon Ingram, whose hair is pretty sweet, but doesn't compete with Peyton, who without a doubt has the best hair in the whole league. Usually when somebody gets sweet hair, like they all start copying it. Like when we saw the flat tops for a little while, like the 80s flat tops. You know, that's a hairstyle that is super cool that maybe people are not going to copy. So that's good. Thanks for being here, everybody. If you're new or regular, make sure you leave a comment. I will read it after the game. And it usually takes me a little while to get warmed up. Number 8 has it, gives it to somebody. They give it back to number 8. He goes to the hoop. Then they give it to a white guy. He shoots a 3, and that's good. And then he falls over his own feet, and then is pissed that he doesn't get a foul, but that was his fault. They give it to Brewer. Brewer takes it into the lane, gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma fakes a 3. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson has it, 14 seconds on the shot clock. He takes it to the elbow, goes around number 8, almost loses it, and then shoots and makes it. Wow. Ingram putting in the extra effort, makes the 2 points, and it's a 14-point game. Peyton is definitely their best player. Gives it to 17. He fakes a 3. Goes up against Ingram, can't get by, and then they give it to number 10. Number 10 shoots a 3, and that's good. And wow, they keep on draining threes in our face, and I don't like that guy. 76-59. And Kuzma went to the hoop to try to make a dunk and fouled, but that would have been one of those situations where it would have been just awesome if he made it. He didn't make it though, and Kuzma, he can dunk, he can jump, he's so athletic, but he definitely should have made that shot. That guy's name is Evan Fournier. I don't like him. Drained a 3 right in our face. And he's got some weak tattoos. Get this guy out of here. And of course, we missed free throws. 16-point game against a team that's 14-35. Like, you know what? I can't even remember the last time the Lakers were in Florida. Maybe that's the problem. Too humid. Or they went to Disneyland, now they're tired. I've been to Florida once. I wasn't a big fan. They shoot a three, it almost goes in, and Ingram gets the rebound. And who's this guy? Number 11 is complaining like a baby, saying they're fouling me. His name is Biyinko or something. Bazinko? I don't know. He was complaining. Ingram looking great. That's just a good-looking kid. Great shoulders. Him and Randall are definitely the best on the team. And I have just remembered, Lonzo must still be out. He's been injured. And, man, it's amazing. We've actually been able to start winning a little bit, though we still are in the teens. We're at 19. We've been in the teens for months. We've been able to get something together here completely without Lonzo. And Clarkson drains like a little teardrop shot. That was good. Peyton has it. Oh, no, that was Nance Jr. that drains that. Peyton gets open. Shoots. Misses it. And Ingram comes down with the rebound. They pass it up to Nance Jr., who makes an easy layup. And there we go. 76-64. Nance Jr. He's only making a $1.4 million. By far the lowest on the team, but somehow he does the most work. Lopez, give him $5 million. Please, for the love of God, give Nance Jr. $5 million because he's picking up your slack. Nance Jr. just killing it. He's the effort guy in the fourth quarter. That's when you want him in the game, and that's when he seems to do his best. I keep on hearing all this talk about LeBron James, and you know what? We'll take him. We will definitely take him. But our guys got to get paid first. And Nance Jr., he's getting paid. Randall's getting paid. And Ingram's getting paid. And Lonzo's getting paid. Then we'll get LeBron James. How about that? Yeah, we got Magic. We got the Magic girl talking to somebody. And this must be on the Magic feed. And now we got another guy trying to act cool, but actually not cool at all. He's wearing a hat with glasses. It doesn't really work. He's explaining the game, and it's one of those contrived halftime games sponsored by CenturyLink. And they're just better off doing something simple that everybody understands, because if you look around the crowd, nobody's paying attention. Everybody should follow Mark Cuban on how they do halftime entertainment. And now we got kids shooting basketball, so that's always fun, but I like little kid dunk competitions a little bit better. Oh, wow, that kid just drained it. You know, maybe these kids got some skills. I think he just drained a three, and now they're all going for half-court shots. Oh, so it's multiple kids going for... Okay, this is a fun game. And these kids are definitely strong enough to chuck it that far. Yeah, this is a great game. How long does it take for all these kids to hit a half-court shot? We're going to be here a while, people. 12 seconds left. That kid's getting too tired. That kid almost made it. This kid... He didn't make it. You know, this isn't going to happen. Okay, well, this is just a more fun version of the halftime game where you can only hit one half-court shot. They all had numerous attempts. They're like maybe in 7th grade, in middle school, definitely that awkward age. And the most awkward kid out of all of them was the one that hit the three first try. So they had multiple attempts at that half-court shot, but they couldn't do it. And that's a better way to do it. Orlando, I was talking some smack, but that's better. Now we have an advertisement from Taco Bell. Taco Bell take points in the paint. LA Clippers. Alright, so the Clippers get some good points in the paint. And somehow, oh, this is in January. Yeah, and the Lakers, I don't know how they've been able to do it. We have 48.7 points in the paint. That's like in the top 5. And in the paint has been usually where we get our asses kicked. We don't even have a center. Orlando has it. Lakers playing some pretty weak defense. That's for sure. But they look like a professional team, so that's good. Number 17 goes to the hoop, misses a layup. Kuzma gets the rebound. Kuzma gives it to nobody. Clarkson, and then they give it to Ingram. Ingram takes somebody to the lane, but then number 2, Chris Tucker, steals it. Chris Tucker then gives it to number 17. Number 17 gives it to number 10, the guy I don't like, and he cuts to the hoop, misses it, and they're got to be running out of time. No, they're not. They still got 10 seconds. Number 10 shoots a three, the guy I don't like, and he makes it. And you know what? I'm just getting a little excited here, people. It seemed like the Lakers were playing such good defense, and they ended up hitting a three. That's annoying. What did I do? Cereal?
Coffee?
Coffee?
Dirty spoon? All of it?
A dirty spoon just laying around all day?
Yeah, but you have like 8 of them.
No. 1 a day.
Every day.
1 a day, so that's 7 a week.
Right, so that means I have to do dishes all the time.
Well, who does the dishes? Anyway, gotta get back to the game.
You won't rinse them off.
Okay, I'll do.
All you do is rinse it off and then put it down.
I don't mean to be argumentative.
Have this conversation. People on the internet, the spoons.
Yeah, we got 7 spoons a week that we gotta wash for coffee. Anyway, I'm sorry, people. That was unprofessional. 97-64. I mean, this game is just... Brewer makes a shot. Of course, they'd never call a foul. I have not seen one Laker basically at the free throw line all game. Seen Orlando at the free throw line like every single time. This is just a standard situation where the Lakers get no calls. Especially Brewer. Number 2, Peyton has it. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Binyobo. Binyobo, number 11, that's the second foul I've seen on him where he's not happy and he's complaining. The coach for Orlando, this guy's got to get fired. And Luke Walton, he's not a bench warmer anymore, people. He's up on his feet the whole game. George, I don't like Magic. They give it to Ingram. Ingram gets a screen from Nance Jr. Gets it into the lane, shoots, misses the bank, makes the bank. Wow, that was a good bounce. And it's a 11-point game. Peyton has it, takes Clarkson to the hoop very easily, and makes a reverse layup. That was for free against Clarkson. And we're going to have to maybe put somebody a little bit better on defense against Peyton. Chris Tucker. And then Chris Tucker throws it to number 10, who is way down court, but that was too hardcore of a pass. Number 10, he's slow, he's weak. Fournier, he's not going to have any chance of catching that. Chris Tucker from the Fifth Element is a pretty good basketball player, that's for sure. Next thing you know, they're going to give him the microphone and he's going to sing a song. 81-68, 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to Ingram. Ingram takes it to the lane and a backup jump shot. Misses it. And why does he miss those open shots? I don't know. But I guess we want him taking that. Peyton gets the rebound. The guy with the crazy hair gives it to... They shoot a 3. That's good. And Orlando is slowly but surely... winning. $84-68, and nobody is going to be here because when it's a terrible game, nobody comes. But if it's, I mean, just in terms of the players, nobody comes. But if it's like not a close game either, nobody comes. So this is going to be a pretty slow game, I think. Jordan Clarkson, 16 points, 4 rebounds, makes the first free throw. And KCP checks into the game. Second free throw. That's good. And it's a 14-point game. And Peyton, the sheepdog, dribbles it up, gets a screen, now being guarded by Ingram. He jukes Ingram, takes him to the lane, and makes an easy layup. And this guy, Peyton, is scoring on the Lakers for free. This has got to be the son of Gary Payton. It's got to be. There's no other Peyton that's going to be that good. Ingram gives it to Randall. Randall never gets in the game, though he's the best on the team. And how is that not a foul on number 5? That was a foul on number 5. And Randall is going to go to the free throw line. And the big version of Derek Fisher is mad at himself. Spites. Number 5. And you know what? I think there's a lot of teams that have center problems in the NBA. Julius Randle, 10 points, 5 rebounds on 4 of 6 shooting. Because the Lakers are not very good. But we seem to do pretty well against a lot of teams in the lane. We don't even have a center. And then now I'm taking a look at Orlando. I don't even think they have a center. And now Simmons, number 17, and Ingram are talking mad smack. Don't know what they were saying, but there was definitely a little bit of smack talk. And it's 86-71. Lakers are down, and the sheepdog has it. Number 2 goes right around Clarkson again. Finds somebody, open 3. That's good. And Peyton is just torching the Lakers right now. How about we put 2 guys on him? He's the only person really that can score for the Lakers. Let's put 2 guys on him. Clarkson got all the way to the hoop, but for some reason didn't shoot. And then Payton almost stole it, but that's going to be a foul on Payton. And this guy's got the best hair I have ever seen in my whole entire life. That's got to be Gary Payton's son. It looks like he's having a great time. He is sweating a lot. And if he ever does, I mean, that cannot be aerodynamic. Clarkson is at the free throw line. Ingram's in the background, you know, just not even looking like he's not even doing anything. But don't be fooled, people. That is a top tier athlete. He just makes it look easy. Sometimes he reminds me of the basketball player in South Park. You remember the NBA player in South Park that they like engineered? And then he blew out his knees? Sometimes Ingram reminds me of that basketball player, just the way that his knees look. But Ingram can do no wrong. He's awesome. Number 2 is very good. We put 2 people on him and we stop him finally. Lakers have it on a fast break. Ingram takes it to the hoop and is fouled. And that should be 2 free throws. Number 17, he's got huge arms, way stronger than Ingram. I mean, I don't even think Ingram goes to the gym at all. Everybody in this league has bigger arms than Brandon Ingram. And now we're going to have a jump off. And that's going to be out on the Lakers. So now Orlando gets the ball, 89-73, 2:15 left in the third quarter. And the Lakers are going to have to show some momentum of some kind. Let's put Caruso in. We're going to have to change something up. How about Ennis? We're going to need an X factor. Keep Lopez on the bench. Orlando shoots. That's good. And that was a bit disrespectful. Clarkson, what did Clarkson ever do to you? KCP has it. Gives it to Randall under the basket. He backs in on a huge guy. Loses the ball. And that's going to be a foul on number 11. And nope, maybe number 5. And Spites, number 5, the big version of Derek Fisher. He must have done something. And now Randall is at the free throw line. 11 points, 4 of 6 shooting, 3 of 4 free throws. And you know what? Our free throws, we haven't got to the free throw line that often, but we seem to have made all our free throws. Josh Hart comes into the game, and this is he the X factor that's going to change things around? He very well could be, because he can get hot with threes. But the Lakers are going to have to do something. Luckily, there's plenty of basketball left. And I think Payton, the guy, the sheepdog, is sitting on the bench. Orlando shoots a 3. That is so good, it's not even funny. Number 5, how does that guy drain threes? 94-75. The Lakers are down by 20. The Lakers turn it over. Then luckily Hart steals it back, and Hart is already doing something. Hart looking for somebody to pass to. Nobody's good enough. Just shoot it yourself. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma's taking it to the hoop, and he burned number 8 on Orlando. That guy looks weak. Number 8 on Orlando. That guy needs to get out of. That guy does not deserve to be in the NBA. Who is this guy? I don't like him. Kind of looks like he's paying to play in the NBA. Doesn't look like a basketball player. Number 10 gives it to number 8. Number 8 shoots a 3. That's good, and that's why I can't be talking smack. Who is this guy? Henzoma. Eastern European guy. Screw him. Give and go to Randall, and Randall just throws down, and we need to do more of that. That is the first offensive play that I have seen the Lakers do in over 10 minutes. The first offensive play, and of course it was good. 45 seconds left. And number 5 is able to bait a 3-point opportunity for Randall. Caught Randall in the air, and now number 5 is going to go to the free throw line. And Randall, he's our best player. He's so awesome. He can play against the good teams. He gets into foul trouble, and it's not his fault. It's because it's his second year. And in this quarter, Orlando is 9-for-11 for 3-pointers, and Lakers are 0-for-1. So that shows the discrepancy in the score, because it was a lot closer when I started, and it was halftime. Number 5 drains the first free throw. Maurice Sprites, 18 points on 6 of 9. And to me, he looks like a big version of Derek Fisher. And now, oh, nope, he's complaining about something, but he gets one more free throw. because we decided to foul this guy shooting threes, and now we have another guy that looks a lot like Peyton, but his hair in front is chopped off. Comes into the game, and this is definitely like his hair looks a lot like a sheepdog too. Oh man, if you roll the ball down the floor, you save time. Oh, that was cool. Way to go, Clarkson. Lakers shoot a three. That's no good. And Randall gets the quick 2 points. And that was 2 points in 3 seconds. And what they should do is they should roll the ball down the floor every time. That was awesome. I have never seen anybody doing that. Because then he grabbed it, and that's when the time started. Orlando shoots a three that's in and out, and Randall comes down with the rebound, gives it to Hart. Hart going up against 25, gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma almost turns it over. Luckily, that is off number 5's foot. And the Lakers are going to get the ball back. And Kuzma, he's great. He's so athletic. Sometimes he plays fast and loose with the ball. And 41 points, most scored in a quarter this season. And the one that I jump into, and yeah, no, they were draining a lot of their shots. 99-81. 14 seconds left. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Clarkson's going to be going up against this guy. Jukes and driving, shoots with his foot on the line. That wasn't going to be good anyway. And number 5 comes down with it, and that's going to be a foul on Randall. That's going to be a dumb foul, I think. Another foul on Randall. And let's hope he's not in foul trouble going into the fourth quarter. 4 seconds left. 99-81. Lakers are losing, and this is not a good fourth quarter. This is not a good look so far in general. And Luke Walton is looking very confused. Maybe took 1 or 2 too many bong loads, and he still looks confused. And even the referee is like, Luke Walton, it's very simple. We're playing basketball. And now Hart, number 5, okay. Orlando has 2 guys we got to worry about. We got to worry about Peyton. He's coming into the game right now. He's got the best hair in the business. And then we got to worry about number 5. Now they got a really little guy on the floor, number 7. And he's running down court real quick. I don't know why. And number 7 intercepted it. And now Orlando shoots a half-court shot. Thank goodness that was no good. And that was crazy. We are going to the fourth quarter. Thanks for coming, everybody. This isn't going to be the best game, but stick around. Who knows what could happen. The Lakers could come back, though. I have not seen anything that would indicate that. Is anybody here? I highly doubt it. What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter? Thanks for being here. If we can get something going at the beginning of the fourth quarter, that would be sweet. Hang tight. Oh, we got the Orlando girls just dancing, and they got awesome shoes, wearing like the black tight pants and a top. And these look like some pretty sweet dance moves. And there's a lot of them. There's more Orlando girls than Laker girls. Like, there's got to be at least 30 of them. But lazy, they're just wearing the yoga pants that everybody wears, so that's a little bit lazy. So overall, I'm going to give them a B-. I'll be right back. Alright, so, now that I got a little bit of time, I'm going to find out if that's Gary Payton's son. Number 2, Orlando Magic. Oops. His name is Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, that is an awesome name. Elfrid Payton Jr., born in 1994, and that's also annoying, but it just shows how old you are. He's an American professional basketball player for the Orlando Magic. He played college basketball at University of Louisiana Lafayette, where in 2014 he won the Lefty Drizzle Award as a National College Defensive Player of the Year. He is the son of Canadian Football League player Elfrid Payton and was drafted into the league 10th pick overall by the 76ers in 2014, but was traded to the Orlando Magic. So no, he is not the son of Gary Payton. He's the son of Elfrid Payton, who was a gridiron football player in Canada. So this guy's Canadian. Did not see that coming. You know what? But when you take a look at his hair, that does scream Montreal, like French Canadian. Something makes me think this guy is from French Canada. Oh, is it still open? Let's take a look. Okay, now we're back. Spectrum Sportsnet showing us Orlando looks very flat except for the arena. And we're back to the game. Lakers, in the third quarter, they shot 48%, so not even that bad. But Orlando shot 61%. They have the ball right now. They give it to number 5, who's actually pretty good. Ludwig, the dog, is running into the desk. And then number 14 passes it to number 5. Number 5 shoots a 3. That's no good. The Lakers get the rebound. Randall gives it to KCP. And the referees call a foul, off-the-ball foul. That's going to be on Peyton, the Canadian, with the crazy hair. And what is that hairstyle called? It's probably called the sheepdog. Like, seriously, it looks like half the dogs in the working group of the Westminster Dog Show. And now we got Biumbi coming into the game, and that guy's pretty good too. And this team definitely looks better than 14-35. That's got to be like one of the worst records in the whole league. KCP has it. Blocked from behind. And why he would shoot in that much traffic, I don't know. KCP is usually smarter than that. And he's blocked from behind. And then number 11 gives it to 14. 14 crosses up Ingram. Ingram somehow gets in front of him again. And number 14 didn't look very fast considering how small he is. And number 7 takes it to the hoop, misses the layup. And 14 gets the offensive rebound, passes it to 7. 7 shoots a 3. That's no good. And then 25 gets the offensive rebound. And the Orlando has a fresh shot clock. They're going to get a third opportunity here. And not a great beginning of the fourth quarter. Number 7 gives it to 14. 14, he's going up against Ingram, crosses him, takes him to the hoop, stops on a dime. Ingram goes flying and makes the easy layup. Number 14, or is that 14? Anyway, somebody just, number 14 just dominated Brandon Ingram. Nance Jr. shoots an open shot. That's no good. And Orlando gets the rebound. And this is not looking good, people. Not one bit. 14 crosses up Hart. Hart gives it to 25. I mean, they're taking their time and playing. I mean, this is good defense from the Lakers. They just keep on scoring every single time. 25 being guarded by Ingram. 25 takes him to the lane, spin move to the basket, and makes the layup. And that was good defense from Brandon Ingram. What can you do? That was a great basketball move, a shot and a bounce. KCP, he shoots. That's no good. And those easy shots that where he takes it to the elbow and just shoots, they're not there right now for Peyton. Or not for Peyton, for KCP. And, wow, number 14 takes Ingram to the hoop again, but then passes it to 25. And then he shoots an open 3. And that's good. And number 14, all right, so the Orlando has 3 people that we need to watch out for. We have Peyton, we have number 5, and number 14. And Orlando is shooting 56% for 3-pointers, and the Lakers are shooting a measly 14%, and that would explain the score difference. And all of a sudden, the Lakers players themselves on the floor look defeated, and nobody's trying, and Ingram just turned it over. And thank goodness, number 7 missed the layup, but that's going to be a foul on somebody, and number 7 for Orlando is going to the free throw line. And now we're watching the Carl's Cam replay, and that looked a little bit like traveling, but they didn't call it. And number 14, wow. That was a beautiful 3-point shot. That guy's name is Augustin. So we got to watch out for Augustin, Peyton, and then the other guy. Luke Walton on the bench, finally warming that thing up. I think he knows that this game is lost. And, wow, the Lakers bench looks very, very defeated. And Luke Walton has been doing very good at not warming the bench recently. But right now, he is absolutely warming the bench. Lakers look completely defeated on the court. They give it to Ingram. Ingram's being guarded by 25. He backs in, doesn't get anywhere, gives it to KCP. KCP shoots a 3. That's no good and goes over the basket. And there's 8:44 left. This game is basically over, people. I'm sorry. You know what? Don't feel bad. Go do something else. I'll just sit here by myself. Oh, Lakers stole the ball. They give it to Randall, who takes it to the hoop himself, and he's tied up by somebody, and if that counts, that's going to be awesome, but I don't think it will. But he's going to get 2 free throw shots no matter what, but that's not quite good enough if you're a Laker because we don't make them all. We'd much rather him just get those points. And I don't see why every team just doesn't foul us every time because we never make the free throws. Seems like the best way to beat the Lakers. Luke Walton's not doing shit. Randall is at the free throw line. He's got 19 points, 8 rebounds on 7 of 9 shooting. Orlando has it. Number 14, he's playing pretty well. Crosses up Hart. Hart stops him. They give it to number 7. Number 7 being guarded by KCP. They give it to this guy. This guy shoots a wild shot. That's no good. Randall gets the rebound. And then it's stolen by Orlando. And Nance Jr. wraps him up. And that wasn't, it looked a little bit cheap, but he just couldn't let him score. And that's going to be a foul on Nance Jr., but what else could he do? And Payton has not been in the game for a little while. Oh, at least that's not going to be 2 points. Oh yeah, the guy's running to the basket, and he's going to make it for free. If you just grab him, you don't foul him while he's shooting. So that's good. Lakers get another opportunity. That was a great foul from Nance Jr. They find number 7 being guarded by Hart. He cuts around Hart, takes him to the lane, and makes an easy layup. And the little guy, although he doesn't seem that fast, I don't like little guys. Ingram gives it to Hart. Hart shoots a 3. That's not even close, a brick. And KCP gets the first offensive rebound that I've seen the Lakers get the whole entire game just about. Gives it to Randall. Randall, they're all just walking. Nobody cares. And then Ingram, they almost turn it over. Luckily, that's going to be out on Orlando. Lakers get the ball back. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. And we got a new guy coming in for the Lakers. Let's hope that's Bryant. Yep, Thomas Bryant, number age 20 from Indiana, 6'10", 250 libs. And he is, wow, let's hope that he's jacked. You know what, this guy's got to hit the gym. Bryant for sure has got to hit the gym. He's going to get manhandled in the NBA. Ingram goes to the hoop and dunks on everybody. That was awesome, but Ingram, maybe you got to do that a little bit more. Number 7 takes it, gives it to 14. 14 gives it to 11. This guy's massive. Number 11 gives it to number 5. Number 5 gives it to 14. And they're just playing good offensive basketball. And then number 11 was just standing under the basket, and that was an easy 2 points. 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. This game's over. KCP, he shoots. That's good. And Orlando passes it in. And they're going to take their sweet time. Thanks for coming, everybody. And they keep on fouling. So number 11 is going to go to the free throw line. And if nobody's here, that's totally oh, hey, what's up? How's Ludwig? Oh, Ludwig, Ludwig. You know what? Let's go get Ludwig. Ludwig, they want to see you. They want to see you. There's Ludwig. There's Ludwig. Look at the internet. Look, Ludwig. There, say hi. Hello. Yeah, so the Lakers are not having the best game. Ludwig, you know, he's not the biggest fan of Laker games. Yeah, so there you go. He's got so many hot Laker takes. I should probably just sit behind him like this. And he's in front of the microphone right now. And you know what? I'd probably get more subscribers. And now he wants to go. And it's too bad he doesn't bring more luck. That's for sure. Because, man, this has been a pretty rough season overall. And I was so excited at the beginning. Oh, but now we have the mascot for Orlando shooting basketballs backwards. And this guy's got a pretty awesome costume too. But not as cool as Benny the bull. And now we have a nerdy kid with glasses dancing. And Orlando, they seem to be having a pretty good time. And now this guy's getting excited. And the dude wearing the mascot, and that's not even like a real mascot. I think he's just like a dragon. And honestly, I think they should take a float. They should take the electric parade from Magic Mountain, or not Magic Mountain, from Disneyland, and then just do a mini like, oh, he just made the dunk or the half court shot backwards. It took him about 20 tries, but his name is Stuff. Stuff, the mascot, is looking very proud of himself. Cool costume, but it's sad that he's not an actual thing. He's just kind of like a magical looking dragon. You know, maybe, well, I guess magic, that'd be a hard one to get a mascot. How about a wizard that can turn anything he wants into any mascot? So then that way you get a dragon, you get a wizard, you get anything you want. That's what I would do. Orlando Magic, they are playing a great game against the Lakers. And yeah, it's Ludwig, and it's a German name, and he's a miniature schnauzer, so Ludwig is about as German as it gets, so he just chose Ludwig. And it's funny. And if you ever take a look, if you ever read Wikipedia, look up Ludwig the king. He was actually a real king in Bavaria. I think he was a king in Germany before Germany was Germany. Aaron Olafalo, born in Los Angeles, is on Orlando, and number 11 for Orlando. This guy looks so jacked. He might even have a better looking body than Dwight Howard, though I highly doubt that. It was pretty good looking, though. He looks like a buff version of Brandon Ingram. But Brandon Ingram's a better looking guy. Very lanky. They find Kuzma. Kuzma gives it to Randall, and the Lakers have, they're just not trying to get it close to the basket. Or Ingram shoots, that's no good, and Randall gets the offensive rebound. Give it back to Ingram. Ingram gives it to Hart. They pass it around. KCP takes it to the lane and makes the layup. So way to go, KCP. 114-90. That is a 24-point game against a team that is 14-35. Lucky there's only 5:50 left. And I'm going to get rid of the good, the bad, and the what to look forward to a little bit early. Maybe in a couple minutes. Lakers have it on a fast break. They give it to somebody. Hart shoots a three. That's good. And 114-93. And that is the first signs of life I have seen out of the Lakers in a long time. And the first three-pointer that I've seen him make the whole entire game. 114-93. Number 7 gives it to 25. 25 gives it to... This guy shoots a three. That's perfect. 117-93. 5:05 left. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope dribbling it down. Ingram has the ball, taking it across mid-court. They find Pope. Pope shoots a three. That's good. And it's now 117-96. And Pope is now... The Lakers have now found 2 back-to-back threes. But that might be a little too late. If we can get this to a 15-point game. But we haven't really been able to get any stops despite playing really good defense. Number 14 takes 2 Lakers to the hoop. They stop him. They pass it to number 7. And then number 7 just goes to the lane and makes an easy basket. So we still can't stop him. 119-96. 14 shoots a three. That's no good. And Peyton, no, that's not Peyton. Peyton has been out of the game the whole time. He's the best thing on Orlando, and he's not even related to Gary Payton. He's related to Eldred Payton, who was a Canadian Football League player. And it's 119-98. And now that I think about it, that hair makes the most sense being a French Canadian. I mean, the Canadians are weird, but the French Canadians are by far the weirdest. And trust me, in Montreal, that hair would be awesome. I mean, it's awesome here too, but even more awesome there. Lakers get the ball. Ingram loves dribbling with his right hand, telling people to do stuff. Nobody's listening. They give it to Hart. KCP has it, being guarded by 11, who's way bigger. Can't get around him. Can't do anything against him. Shoots in his face, way short. And KCP is going to go to the free throw line. 3:11 left. And this is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. His name is Biombo. Biombo. Either way, Biombo. And the hardest part about doing these are the people's names. Biombo looks jacked and played a very good game. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, 10 points on 4 of 9 shooting and 3 assists. And we're going to need more than that from the only professional on the team against the worst team in the league just about. Student Educator of the Month. Nominate your exceptional students and faculty members for Lakers Student Educator of the Month program. Visit lakers.com/TV. Sign up your teachers. And, you know, I had some good teachers over the years. And I went to college, so I guess they were successful. 19 points, 3:15 left. And the Lakers are 22 for 28 in free throws. And wow, that's a lot of free throws. So no, I mean, for not playing that great, we have 100 points. That's what's supposed to happen. And finally, the Lakers get a stop, and they give it to Ennis, and Ennis gives it to Kuzma. Back to Ennis. Ennis takes 24 to the hoop and makes the layup. And I think Orlando was on their heels on defense and thinking, man, that was cheap. We did not see that coming. Thanks for coming, everybody. We have a timeout break, and if anybody's here, I know it's because he's Puff the Magic Dragon. Gotcha. You know what? If you're here, it's because of me and not because of the Lakers. So I take that as a compliment. And wow, there's another guy in the. Okay, here we go. We got a costume change from the Orlando girls. And now we got a weird guy dancing, and now he's dancing even harder. He's doing some hip gyrations, and now we have a whole bunch of blonde. They look like Mormons. They're dancing. That's a whole family of blonde Mormons, I think. And now we have the Orlando girls dancing, and they got short skirts with sequins and way better costumes. The yoga pants were a little bit boring. And now we got women running around with t-shirt cannons. And we got kids, and the videographers in Orlando are just not quite as good. And now we have this guy doing handstands in the middle of the court, and we have the mascot on one of those scooters that you can push forward and backwards on. And these Orlando mascot, these dancers are pretty good. And now the mascot is doing a handstand on. What are those little things? They're the little things with the wheels. And they got really popular last year, and you can ride them around everywhere. But they kept on overheating on airplanes, so then nobody would take them on airplanes. And now we have a rapid fire machine gun style t-shirt cannon, and this is the second best machine gun cannon t-shirt cannon in the league. Everybody knows that the Bucks have the best machine gun t-shirt cannon, and now they're just shooting a lot of t-shirts, but for how many cannons they have, I don't see too many going up into the stands. There's one. And yeah, this is just a boring game. But at least this guy, you know, it was definitely a phallic symbol. He was getting a little bit too into it, and now that's like a Persian-looking Tom Hanks. And now we have another group of guys shooting. They're like, what is going on with these blonde Mormons? They keep on showing them. Maybe those are celebrities of some kind. I'm not sure. 119, 102, 239 left. This game is almost over. Thank goodness. It just wasn't the best game in the world. Evan Fournier, 19 points. You know, this is the one guy that I didn't like. And he had a good game. Who's this guy? Oh, that's Fournier. And he's talking to Peyton, who is the most French-Canadian looking guy I've ever seen in my life. Orlando has it, and the people I guess I won't feel bad when people leave my streams when the games are bad. Because if you take a look at the game, people leave the game, they leave their seats that they paid for in person if the game's bad. So, you know, I'm not going to take it personally, but when the game's bad, that's the worst possible thing that could happen for YouTube Lakers. Nobody even comes to YouTube. And a follow, number 4, goes right around Hart, but I think going to be called for a foul. And the Lakers have it. Luke Walton's not doing shit. 2:21 left. Caruso's in the game. And they probably should have brought him in a little bit earlier. They give it to Bryant, the new guy. He shoots. That's no good. And there's going to be a foul on 24, Birch. And the new guy, Bryant, is going to go to the free throw line. And I don't even know what position he plays. I was hoping that he was going to be like a center. Oh, he is a center. It's his 5th game this season, and he's going to have to hit the gym. Because he doesn't look big enough to be a center at all. But he probably shoots free throws like a center. 119-102. And, you know, at the end of this game, it's only going to be like 10 points. It's going to be something that looks a little bit better than what the game was. And it's going to completely fool everybody that just looks real quick. This game's been shitty. The Lakers have gotten their asses kicked. Oh, but Orlando just drains the 3 right in our face. 122-103, 2 minutes left. And what's the good? The good is we are one closer game to getting Lonzo Ball back. He's got to be getting more healthy. What else is good? The Lakers' defense looked all right, actually. We were able to get a lot of stops. And then they just all of a sudden in that third quarter made so many threes just in a row and just completely blew it away. But in general, the Lakers' defense looked pretty competent today. The offense, on the other hand, just looked terrible. And guys that have been stepping it up and putting offensive responsibility on their shoulders just did not do it this game. Caruso didn't even get a chance. Clarkson kept on missing shots. KCP didn't have a great game. Ennis just scored the 2 points, but he didn't have a great game either. So, the bad is just we didn't get any offense going. We didn't have any plays. We had a couple dunks that were cool, but just no offense. And what to look forward to? I mean, the Lakers are only going to get better. I keep on hearing in the news, and this is just swiping my phone. I'm not really like a sports. I don't ever watch sports media. Not really. I don't really keep track, but I do keep track of like if I see a headline that shows the Lakers, and this headline had Lakers and LeBron in the same title, so that's good. And I don't know what kind of deal they're talking about. I don't know what's going on with LeBron, but let's get LeBron to the Lakers, and let's just hope we can. I mean, Lonzo and LeBron sound like a great combo, but let's not give up everything. Let's not give up everything. Let's keep Randall and Nance Jr. Randall, Nance Jr., and Lonzo. I would hate to just like get rid of all these people with so much talent in one go to get an old man LeBron James. That's what I'm scared of. As long as we keep Kuzma, as long as we keep all these players and get LeBron James, I'll be happy with that. Bryant, the new guy, shoots a 3. That's a break. 25 seconds left, and yeah, I don't know what the deal for LeBron James would entail, but I can't imagine us being able to keep all our good players. So as long as it's a good deal, then yes. But I would hate to get an old ass LeBron James at the end of his career, on the Lakers, and he's just gonna go on cruise control and not do shit. But he does seem like a competitive guy. So now they're showing Luke Walton. He looks pissed, and he can't wait to get home. And tomorrow's game is also at a weird time, 4:30. And I have a feeling that's why we lost. And there is the end of the game, 127-105. The Lakers puffed the Magic Dragon. And now as he's skating around the court, having a great time. And thanks everybody for coming. That was fun. And make sure you come to tomorrow's game. Let's hope it's a little bit closer. And I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.